But yeah, Fuselit, of course, one of the marquee monsters as of late. We've seen him take so many events, like back to back to back. Absolute terror with Vaseraga. Someone was gonna lock in and to get this game plan situated with him. So Fuselit, good to see the consistency there too. But already, bruh, just I would not say overzealous, but like giving up your turn for like an early dodge, maybe to bait something out. Didn't quite work out, but at least getting some pressure here with the feint, trying to just force Fuselit to make mistakes.
Yeah, he's certainly looking out for that Brave counter because we do know that Fuselit likes to kind of throw those out almost immediately because of the damage output of boss. You're trying to avoid some of these throws, which unfortunately is going to get scooped up by spot dodges, right? But you're baiting out reactions. I do love this game plan from bruhhh, trying to force out those slower recoveries so bruhhh can have the opportunity to carry this corner damage output. Nice, tries to bait, but unfortunately Stomp the Yard is certainly going to shut down the 5U action here.
Oh, super shutdowns. Yeah, I mean, Fuselit just always kind of having the situations under control, making like the right decisions in those little spots. Had been getting like hit like here and there, but the thing is like those like crouch light hits, just nickels and dimes. Vaseraga having so much life, getting the punish on the ultimate turbulence, and Fuselit again just not even going down to that 30% because like yeah, can take the damage because all he needs to get is like that one hit to get going. One command grab, yep, pops the forge, and here we go.
Honestly, I feel like Fuselit has been listening to my advice about fighting Lancelot. Block low. When you're in the mid-screen, you don't have to worry about any overhead from this character outside of triple attack. So even when Lancelot goes for fastball, you're going to be just fine here. It's turbulence you're looking out for. We know that Fuselit has quick reactions, but not quick enough here because that ult skill throw is going to get dodged out by the jump U. And that is a nice carry for corner. Not quite the damage output we're looking for, but puts out the meaty raging strike here. And good cancel out from Fuselit. Looking dire though.
Yeah, testing the reactions, but again, there's so much damage off that just crouching L starter. Just a lot spent, not much gained, and Fuselit still with the lead here. The biggest advantage is that Fuselit's low on brave points, right? So a good chunky hit can be humongous as long as bruhhh can manage it. Got a small counter hit, couldn't get the confirm. There is the tackle, nice blocks.
One thing to call out is the fact that we are going for cross-ups more here, and we can start to recognize right here again, the cross-up jump U is going to call out Fuselit if he doesn't use the block button here. So we recognize that scenario, bruhhh taking advantage of it. Final touch scenario, forced out the spot dodge. You had to respect it because the next hit would have been putting you into the chip territory. You weren't quite going to get the chip kill on Fireball. It was the next hit right after that required Fuselit to go for that spot dodge.
Oh, and there we go. Already at the corner. This is huge chance here for bruhhh to get a clean hit and just get the momentum. And again, you know, Vaseraga needs the 50% meter for the reverse, which is just a slow command grab, right? At least the brave counter again. Go back to neutral, get the game going. Getting hit for a good chunk of damage. Pretty even, but we got ultimates on deck for both players.
Yep. Ultimate Impulse Blade here, get the side swat, the crumple state to at least get this corner carry again. Got called out by that Fireball. Nice, actually very good guard cancel right there, and another one out from bruhhh. Fuselit had corner position, but a beautiful answer back from bruhhh. Not going to get our kill yet, but certainly we get our carry. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. If you spend it all, you got 25% more. There you go.
I like it. Definitely like holding off as much as they could until they definitely need to use the Raging Chain. That was really well played. Again, just catching Fuselit, not blocking low. Those empty turbulences. Just turbuli, whatever you want to call it. Just catching Fuselit's defense cracked open a little bit, bruhh, with a good start. But we saw Lancelot in our last game get going early on, and there was a return to form on the side of Riaz. We'll see if Fuselit can do that himself.
Yep, right side cross up this time. Again, these cross ups constantly calling out Fuselit here. Shoulder check. We do have Soul Forge up. Calls every single time is jump you. You're not going to be able to get the guard cancel out because you don't have an active button. Slows things down with the ultimate skill Fireball. Still jabs out, does Fuselit.
There you go, the setup into Savage Rampage. Command grab. Gets off the wall, but a little low hit, right? No chance to. Fuselit. Gonna spend some resources here. Has one more available. Should be enough. There we go. No problem there. Fuselit with the round. But needs to really close this out to tie things up as bruhhh still has this just one game lead.
That's how dangerous this matchup can be, in particular for Lance. Nice jump air throw here. Ooh, falling L, but no follow-up right after. If you make one mistake, you can certainly get called out by Vaseraga, and that's, you know, just so much more work that Lance needs to do to even catch up in the health game. You're going to look here. as we finish this combo in the corner. 7 hits and already a 30% chunk. Now less than 50% health available here for bruhhh.
Bruh's right. Taking all this to the gut, and it is a tough look. Nice dodge. I mean, the reactions from bruhh have been like paying off here and there. Doesn't want to use brave kind of situations. Tries to keep, you know, Vaseraga close, but that crouching light. It's gonna do it for Fuselit. It's gonna tie things up 1-1. And now we're gonna go into our final game between these two. As they're, you know, trying to get that rung on the ladder, trying to climb as high as possible. Savage Rampage is gone. Nice jumps to command grab that time, but it's closer to the corner than anything. Nice. Jump, you saving the day.
As always, again, I love that we're keeping that a consistent part of our offense here, and recognizing the fact that Fuselit not willing to block left right, so that's huge for Lance, because that's the one strength that Lance certainly has. In a game with a block button, it's surprising to see it be as effective as it is. Savage Rampage low, got the jump heavy. Good stuff here from bruhh. We'll get the wall splat, spend it for the super. That massive life lead, certainly worthwhile here.
I can't think of a harder character to anti-air consistently. And speaking of which, again, baiting out the 4-frame throw. Just run up, jump, you say sayonara. SBA is going to finish the job in that round. And good job from bruhh again. Vaseraga has to guess. It's, you know, it's a hard road, right? When you're so tall and huge, it's like you're going to go for them. I mean, everyone's going to go for those grabs. But your ultimate command grab is still like a big risk. These little things. Little tackle versus Soul Forge. Big whiff, but catches up with something. Here we go. Fuselit looks licensed in the lead.
That's the thing. We've learned since vanilla that throwing is a death sentence in this game, unless you got a command grab like this. The ult command grab certainly connecting here for Fuselit, but DP comes out from bruhh. Crossed up with jump M, and there's that fastball. As many times as we've seen throw be attempted by Fuselit, at some point we got to start respecting these jump U interactions, and it's difficult because of how quick Lance can be. Try to go for the cross up off the wall, but guard canceled just in the nick of time there.
Still 2 break points though, and that's huge for bruhh, who has, you know, a decent amount of meter. One more solid hit, getting closer to SBA, can take this set for them. The Soul Forge point blank. He's gonna go for the high version. Could have blocked it, could have crouched under it, but didn't want to take the risk. I like that, countering the EX version of the fireball with the ultimate just to cancel it out and not take the mix-up from it. Here we go.
That was that slow build to bring Fuselit closer to the corner so bruhh could safely get out of there with that wall jump. Low life point here for bruhh. 1 touch is all that Fuselit needs, and that will succeed. We found the 1 touch. Just needs to finish the job. The command grab not going to cross the finish line quite yet.
Yo.
What a DP. Are you kidding me?
We are going all out. Finally, there's a grab. One more of those throws or one more mix can do it here. Fuselit, though, finding the ultimate, risked it for the biscuit, and manages to stave off defeat just a little bit longer. And now we're down to our final round of this final game. Ooh.
It was very, very interesting to call out for that DP. 1, it was very risky for you to do, but 2, you're not going to get any follow-up out of it, right? You just reset the neutral. Either way, taken to the skies, Fuselit finds a way out with just a low fireball here. Nice trade-out, though.
What a presence of mind to get the tech on the throw, even though they got caught. Oh, wait a minute. Again, that 4-frame gab, paying the price. Fuselit just can't avoid doing it, but at least always has been hitting that ultimate command grab, no problem.
Nice 2H. It works sometimes for Lance, and it's a beautiful thing. Has to cut it short just to make sure we don't hit combo limit. And look at how many brave points we've already stripped out anyways.
Yeah, great lead here. But then Savage Rampage immediately, a little bit of just this big stomps to get it going.
Dash L.
Nice!
What a reaction. I would have figured that you're committed to run, but the jump U actually comes in the clutch for bruhh. Not quite there yet for the finish. Needs that final hit into Raging Strike. And will succeed. 2-1 victory for bruhh. And again,
biblically accurate fighting game characters deserve love, okay? Just like CharChar and Ladewaybac, we're going into it.
Oh my god.
With the Vira versus my girl 2B. Not too busted, but still a threat. You know, Vira we see a lot. Another heavy momentum character, right? Vira relies on that transformation to just go crazy, but 2B with all the tools in the world to play with, and that's always fun.
Yeah, the one glaring weakness that this character has, of course, is that you get to bully her. She has no actual reversal outside of just spending meter here. Big jump heavy, kind of baiting out CharChar to try to make that approach, catching the jump U, and it's not going to hit. CharChar down on brave points. The chip is going to be a factor here.
Yeah, no problem there. Just jump heavy. Just Big buttons coming through there. And, Vira with like an uppercut, sure, that's always nice there. The uppercuts are a dangerous tool though. They can be a make or break. Right now, to you, and so it's a nice sequence. Sets it up for the command grab of the 5U, and now we are powered up, ready to go.
2L thrust, and again, because we don't have the resource to get out right now, we just have it. You get to be a bully against 2B. Baits out the raging strike here. What's supposed to be the brave counter? It's not going to hit. Final chance. Spot dodge. We still got the throw. Let's go CharChar with a perfect round.
Hey, when your only option is a brave counter, then might as well just bait him out and let it rock. And as strong as Ladewaybac had for the first round, CharChar looked real smooth.
Yeah, that spot dodge was a double-layered defense right on the wake up from Ladewaybac. We're looking for the down alt skill here to go for DP, and we're also looking for just like the guard cancel. But what a call out from CharChar. Side swap, that's okay. Still able to maintain that corner presence.
All right. Nice little hits there. I mean, Ladewaybac still stuck in this corner. Used up a little bit of the pips. But then they were going to full send it. The ultimate, low into high, gets the grab. Nice from CharChar, taking a strong first game. But again, warm it up. Ladewaybac played it really well, momentum-wise, but then just get in the corner, being forced to guess those command grab situations. And as long as, Vira doesn't have to pay the meter for the transformation, she is so happy.
Yeah, absolutely. That's always a spectacular spend here from Vira. But that's the offense we saw in that first round that 2B is capable of. She wants to achieve that access where she can just keep being relentless with her pressure. And with a character like Vira, having that reversal is always going to be that lingering threat against Ladewaybac here. Nice. Got the tech. That's very fortunate for you that it wasn't the 5U. Scary stuff. And Dash M will get the low.
I like that extension, right? Just catch you standing, but here we go. Not going to be able to get the chain, so just going to happily take a little bit of damage, force out a brave counter. 2B's love to jump, but utilizing the skill button, make sure you get those DPs, no problem. There's a transformation. Didn't want to risk trying to go for a punish there. It has low recovery, and at that range with 2B not having really fast buttons, it's dangerous. Nice dodge, nice kill. That's Ladewaybac taking a risk again, just throwing out a bad brave counter.
Yeah, the attempt was there, but CharChar certainly locked in. Dash M round start was still safe at the guard cancel, but too safe to try to make a throw right there. That's an unfortunate blunder from CharChar, but still able to maintain that offensive control. Spot dodge way too early on that one.
There's some resources. Hammer time. Yep, I like it. Let's get the corner carry, get what we can to get going here. And all those combos just helping to get 2B's pips back, just to make sure we have the resources. Back throw. Little tough spot because now you're in the corner here. We saw how well CharChar dealt with this. There's the super. She's going to punish. No problem. Adopts the follow-up. I like CharChar just going for the reversal no matter what.
Yeah, I do like the fact that we tried to go for the install there. If we were low enough or ended up falling, that would have helped out for CharChar to not get punished out. Wow. Alt or EX back special will certainly get the finish there. Drop the hammer.
Yeah, a big bonk. Such a fast move. Guard bricks in the sweet spot and does massive damage. And again, Ladewaybac going for those brave counters. Paying the price. Even just a 5 light. No good. Avoids the command grab that time. And it's actually a pretty good situation here as CharChar. Already lost a brave point. It's going to get a forward throw. Good spot though. Almost has meters for super. Going to do it wrong. Good punish.
Yeah. A couple medium specials there. Quick snipe off a laser here on Pop D.
Alright. Nice. Chunky hit. It's going to go right for SSBA. Big damage. It's 2 brave points gone, and it's going to make this competitive. But Ladewaybac still has to finish the job just to tie things up in games.
See, that's a nice little spend here, but it's certainly a Hail Mary one. You have so much room to contend with. The fear is the fact that Ladewaybac has full skill meter available, doesn't need to spend any of it, just goes for medium series to finish the job.
Nice little counter to confirm. And there was that advancing medium button from 2B, just helping out with that a lot. CharChar just trying to fight their way forward, but 2B's the jumpy character. Oh my goodness, that's chunky. Doesn't want to spend any of the pips. Gets a punish though on the brave counter. That's actually a really good start here. Ladewaybac is trying to get things going, but speaking of starts, nice one for CharChar. Ooh, threw out the command grab.
Guard cancel out. We want to try to maintain some sort of semblance of offense for CharChar to turn the tide. Does get our install here. We got the knockback, so that's a safe install. Clash allows for another input. No connection here for CharChar.
Counter hit, nice. We get to bounce the extra credit off the wall. Doesn't get the wall bounce, but it's okay. Alright, chip out territory, and I like it. Run up, reversal, invulnerable, 2 hits. You have to block the first one, dodge the second one, so if you block any of them, that was a wrap. CharChar match point.
Let's pick up off jump M here. Staggers into
Nice.
Ferry. See, I love this utilization. That's so important to build up your offense for 2B. To go for the frame trap into 5U right after, you can stagger your 5L, go 5U parry, and follow up right after. It's going to be dangerous as soon as 2B start really utilizing that more often.
Okay, run under, double run under. Another breakpoint spent. That's 2 gone already on CharChar's side, but the close heavy is going to connect. Going to set up the Ferry and just try to set something up, but uh-oh.
You 5L pickup after the fact, so good conversion is set up for Ferry. And you stayed within the safety zone of your Ferry call. One more touch. Not quite the chip territory we're looking for. This is an opportunity where if we get a confirm,
Nice. I kind of like that idea. If Ladewaybac backs up,
this character. Wing, though, showing up with Narmaya. Things can be a little bit tricky in terms of the shield gameplay against a character like Narmaya because, as you saw, she advances right through it. But because the infrequency of Vane out there, you see the brain start to crack and shatter on the hands of Wing. What do I do against this shield? That. You just go right through it.
yeah, it's just there, hanging out. Not really a projectile, just kind of holding the fort down. You know, Vane having some of like the most punishable DPs. There's still reversals that are available. His buttons are kind of like just okay. The damage can get crazy if he does it right, but the queen of just dodging right through anything and everything. Just using that EX moon slash. Oh, but here we go. Immediately into SBA, just gonna cash out some chunky damage. I like it.
Ooh, could have done a bit more damage there if we wanted to out of that corner with the 2H. I think it's the medium arm destruction we could go for, the medium back special to follow through right after, which would have helped out tremendously there. But either way, you did a good chunk just for the immediate spend, but now we're right back to another corner position with Wing able to follow through with a very tricky combo sequence in the SBA. I think we have one more loop before we ended it here, but this will kill regardless.
I like it though, just ensuring that we're low enough and then just making sure we hit the link on the SSBA just to make sure we get the most out of it, and that was really well played from Wing. That's Narmaya. She's a corner fiend, some of the strongest corner pressure and damage in the business.
Medium back special again, but the 2M coming out from Wing to fit right through, actually interrupting on some shield play there. That was interesting.
There you go again, Narmaya just dashing through, and again, getting so much value off of forcing you to guess and try to go for those grabs. There's like that too, where you can't really like brave counter consistently, but Garaitz with some nice pressure, trying to make the most of it. Gets tagged though, and this could be game number 1 for Wing.
Yeah, we tried to go for the medium arm destruction right there just to try to bait out a throw attempt. That is something that Iago can do with Vane, but it's also one of those high-risk things. Like you said, some extended recovery on these specials here without a safety net behind it. It's a little tricky. And there's kind of a misnomer on play around Vane here where we see a lot of Vane players really try to go for the rushdown, but you got to respect the way that Iago is playing. This is kind of like the ideal way, right? Where you go for that range, set up shield, you fight your way out of the corner, because if you get too aggressive, the opponent's buttons are generally going to be better than what Vane has to offer.
Yeah, sure. So kind of see me. Narmaya not really known for those kind of buttons, at the very least. So I mean, like, it could go well, a little better for Iago. There is a DP though, the ultimate version. Just gets that invulnerability, set up the shield, beating out the throw. Doesn't get the extension that was trying to go for a hit into a raging strike. So a brave point spent means the next big hit could be huge, but nice dash A.
Nice. Raging Chain should be able to finish, and does. It's very consistent there.
Yeah, well done. And again, I like that. Waiting for the ultimate teleport, just dashing right through and just getting punish on it. That's, you know, it's it works in some situations, but it is punishable. I like that. Iago just taking their time.
Yo, I'm surprised we did the dash H round start here for Iago. Already locked in the corner. That's another factor for Vane. Very tricky to get out. Like, yeah, you do have that reversal, right? But again, it's another one of those alt skill things. You do have to spend the meter to try to press your way out of the corner, and it can be very easily punished. Nice throw. We do have the 5U, which I don't see a lot of Vanes utilize even for that opportunity. I love sitting right underneath shield there to go for 2M. There's our alt skill DP.
Nice, and again, hitting the throw, but one more, the Raging Strike whiff, just trying to get the follow-up on the throw bait. Like, just the guillotine coming through so good, but chance is huge. Has SSB available, the Vane's popping, and the Vane for Iago is popping off. Should be enough? No, not quite, just a little bit more, yeah.
That's why I was so surprised to see the immediate, but yeah, again, Chip being able to zone with Vane is certainly like a strong suit for the character here. That immediate spend, and I was really trying to think of like the route potential that you could have gotten the kill right after DP, and I want to say it was off of the, gosh, I want to say like it was EX arm destruction to get the wall bounce right after, and then you could follow through for the wall bounce into SBA with like a 2M, I think you want to go for to follow off wall bounce there.
Well, at least now Wing, though, turning back the tide. This is that juicy corner damage and pressure that Narmaya can get, especially with the restand, getting the knockdown, setting things up here, a nice healthy life lead, and just able to kind of space yourself out against Vane without much of an issue unless you get hit by dash L.
Oh, advancing in front of the shield here. A little bit too far ahead, but the clash works out. Nice far M.
Touch on 2. Iago's keeping it even here with the shield out. Again, and that time gets to confirm off of just dropping the guillotine. Should be able to finish here. Oh no, combo limit! It's gonna whiff! And no quick rise though. Wing could have stood back up.
It was because we went for the full triple attack there off Light Series that really heightens the combo limit factor for Vane. Not quite gonna get the finish we're looking for. Doesn't have the meter to seal out the deal, but fortunately, Vane does. Yeah. I mean, quite the pickup though. We had the triple attack off of close L, and even the finish is close L right there for Iago. Oh, yes, that's the beautiful fact, right? You go for that, sets it and run right through the shield, and it's nothing to stress about in the hands of Narmaya.
So a lot to stress about here. I mean, you're being down 2 rounds. Oh, make a big whiff though. Unfortunately, getting out of the corner makes it on Narmaya's damage is kind of like lackluster in that situation. But at the very least, the lead here for Wing is not.
Okay, call out shield. That's a nice spot to be for Iago. In the fear, we don't get to set up shield for free. That's why I didn't see the immediate setup. I can't believe it. Dash up 2L. Beautiful pickup for a great extension. But if we would have got one more hit into SSPA, we wanted to build up the meter, or excuse me, brave points. And because we dropped it a little bit early, we still felt the guilt of not being able to finish our combo and wanted to spend SSPA just to save ourselves the brave point.
We talk about how good of a decision that was, seeing the SSBA come out. Like, Wing just started their jump, so they would have to have gone for a full jump to try to get a punish, but instead immediately canceled to the ultimate moon slash, had invulnerability, got a jump in just right off the ground, and that's just Wing just really being on top of it. I like to see it. And again, your brave counter means nothing to Narmaya.
No, heavy. Finish the job with DP after at the end. Oh, a little bit too early on the meaty, so still gonna get the 5L to close out. Nice whip punish here from Iago just to get out of that corner.
Bane's popping off. That's huge. Doesn't quite even it up, but at least without brave points, that's a hit. Didn't have any resources, so couldn't go for a raging chain. Didn't want to spend any resources yet. Doesn't get blocked though, and that's gonna be it. Yeah, the cross up. If you jump with momentum as Narmaya and you go for that the ultimate moon splash, you can get behind your opponent. So if they are not ready for it, especially because
we're going to see a big damage output to kick things off here, potentially. And that's a big threat. Both of these characters with a very interesting 5U. The install will be a running amok on either side. Nice. All right, got the down special to come through. Didn't follow through right after, so only got the low hit. No follow through there, but far enough away, we do get a 5L. All right, do have our Ferry set up there. Nice. Oh, what attack. Flurry and really trying to threat with that 5M. Another 5L, and still has another Flurry here. Leaf with the regular special brave counter. Leaf not even transforming quite yet, but that threat back and forth here with 5U is certainly a factor No install, so we don't get our finish quite yet. And I think we would have spent super after the EX down special. We might not be able to get the connection there because it would have been a wall bounce. I'm trying to remember. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Does that have mid-screen wall bounce? Can't remember offhand. Either way, DP to round out the reversal here. Nice 5L. Alright, nice fireball. Nice DP back. Oh, max range. We try to go for the counter right back. We unfortunately pressed a little bit too early for that Brave counter, so the Raging Strike certainly hit. There we go. Nice 5L. Transform. All right, so this is a big turnaround opportunity for Leaf with 2 Brave points down from Lain. This is the comeback you're looking for. Off the wall, just goes for setup. What are we doing? Dancing above the head of Beatrix. I'm surprised no 2H came through because it does hit right above her head. SSBA reversal. This life point. This should be death. There it is. Good round here. The back and forth was certainly there.
That win pose. Just how much she looked like she suffered after all that. Something about this society, about her and Zane, just like their SSBAs, just like being brutal.
They're too strong.
You gotta do it. You gotta go all out, right? Especially against a character like against Vira, right? Pull no punches.
Okay, risky stuff. No follow through, so it allows for that 5L. And because we didn't spend right after, that is a follow-up opportunity for Lain. I go SBA here. Yeah. You already got the ground
bounce. It's fine.
Okay.
We get it either way. Swing the sword, home run. Beatrix gaming as again, and it's like again very reminiscent of if Jita did like huge damage, right?
Yeah.
So much corner carry and just like, oh my goodness.
Honestly, we just the autopilot. I totally get why you go for that second spend on Raging Strike right there because you're looking for that extra lift to follow through into the SBA. That's all right though. We got a DP out. Nice. And great patience, able to get the DP off of the Thunderbird.
Right.
That was the Thunderbird, but that was the back special for that one.
No, you were right. That's Thunderbird.
No, Thunderbird's the Grand Viper. Or Riding Free.
Riding Free is
right. Riding Free is Grand Viper.
You're right.
I was.
And Thunderbird again. There's the unblock. No more Brave points, so that's going to be the end of Leaf, and that's Lain taking that without a problem.
Oh, there's a bit of a problem. There's a couple problems.
Love to watch one of Dragon Ball's finest warriors and one of Grimnir's biggest warriors as well. A little bit strong first Cagliostro here. But yeah, Grimnir stonks have just come up so much as of the last at least a month, right? And we're seeing this character a lot more, and it's been a treat. I think if people have finally gotten their game plans really solidified. It's taken a while, but definitely you cannot understate he is here to play and is very what's the word, viable.
Yeah, I think the issue is that a lot of players didn't really want to utilize seals in any sort of unique way. They kind of set them up and forget them. You'll see players like Chris Chaos and even Zane really kind of set up for the seals in the corner position and play. Honestly, Chris for sure, right? Because Bang, Shishigami, and Answer both implementing the same type of mechanic here. But Zane's utilization has certainly been just as potent. Try to go for 2H, expecting the teleport. Just not coming through though. There we go. Quick dash overhead.
All right, here we go. This is where it goes. I mean, like other characters, you got great corner carry on him. So once you get that situation, get that little hit to set up all the party with the seals, with just the feints, and far H being this goofy 2-hit button that there's a lot to unpack. Nice dive, especially with the trap there. Really, really good awareness from Zane. Big chunky damage. Gonna spend it for SBA. Yep.
You gotta do the animation, the cut in. Zane, come on! That's why you didn't kill, because you didn't do the cut in.
Oh, but the chip. At that point, yeah, if you're Straw, you're in a rough spot. Still, only tied up in rounds. But again, Grimnir, again, just so much fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely.
It's tricky, right? You have another high mobility character with all the tools to really skirt around what she wants to do. And like again, you're already in the corner off like one interaction. It's kind of tough.
Yeah, it's tougher to get out because you're still looking for Golden Throne to try to throw out there. You need a meter requirement for that. Nice spear, almost landed in a trap, but we got the close heavy. Beautiful pickup here from Straw.
I like it. Not going to get the SBA into the trap, which is fine. Still big damage from Billy and Jimmy.
Yeah, I can't get too greedy here. I mean, you got the damage already.
Ooh, careful. Zane scheming. SSB is available. It's a start with a small little hit.
Paid out the anti-air. Nice. That was a brave counter attempt. Not going to find the hit. We do get SSBA.
Ultimate tuning. Big wind attack, but still, I mean, Zane still has a lot to do here. Yeah, you got 3 breakpoints, so that's at least like a couple 6 knock away.
Nice.
The crossover, wow, what a call out.
That was very fortunate because we're still in recovery of spear right there, so Zane was still able to make that hit. Beautiful jump arc there from Zane for the finish there, just to get the gust opportunity.
Zane's insane. I love what you see from this play style. This is the exact kind of character I would see someone who plays Dragon Ball Fighters. You got super dashes. You have all this momentum. You are playing this air game. And just wherever you want to be, you're there.
Nice block on spear. The 2U not gonna hit though. Nice.
It got rid of the trap though, which is nice.
Yes.
All right. Chance here though from Straw. Just gonna set up with the ultimate statue. Just look how nice I am. Try to bait a brave counter. Overhead. Ooh, that would have been punishable, but Zane letting the brave counter rock. Let's keep the momentum, which is fine. It's still a little bit of a damage.
Nice. 5H. Oh, dash L though.
Ooh, hit that punish though.
Mm-hmm.
Bionic arm.
Man, they just reference everybody in this game. What the heck?
How dare this guy have win stuff after we've seen what the Windy Boy and DNF was doing.
Oh, what he'll soon be doing. Wait a minute until that patch hits. Jesus.
Oh man, I saw his power dunk. I am frightened, but I am also frightened by Zane, who's just copping off here. Has the steal still available in this corner situation, so he can get really cute with it, but the brave counter is going to deny any more extra pressure.
Full patience there. Immediate brave counter out the 2L. And even still, we had that Golden Throne teleport down to the last point. Nice! Got the Gale dash. Not quite going to be able to convert into anything significant. Has to deal with trap. And that's the threat. You go for a jump. 2H was ready. Straw was ready. It's the battle of the far range normals.
What is Chauffeur here?
Nice.
For Straw, you're just avoiding these situations, but now you're at the deficit. The ultimate there just to make sure you don't get anti-aired. But now Zane just one more hit away.
Okay, final guard cancel. And that's alright because the life point you're at, it's okay to spend. Combo would have killed either way, and certainly finding the mark with the ult skill trap there. Straw taking a round.
So hard to anti-air Cagliostro. Every tool in the world to just say nah.
Ooh, good spear.
It's getting spicy here. Another 2H whiffing, but Zane actually comes better out of it.
A couple Gale dashes in there, so very good pickup here from Zane. Corner position we go for an overhead attempt, and it does get blocked. Straw, Raging Strike follow-up here. Right back to the corner we go. Good guard cancel out. We do have that extra mobility thanks to the seals in the background.
Uh-oh. Tough spot for Zane, though. Gets tagged. The DP, and the teleport to make it whiff. That was a classy act, and that's going to do it. Straw with that hard call-out. Little things like that are just the best decisions I love seeing. In the heat of the moment, just saying, psych, nothing personnel, dodging that like a pro, and we're 1-1.
Certainly unfortunate there with the 5H to follow through because we do get that close heavy. All right. There's your teleport, threads the needle to stay right in the face of Straw. Off the wall we go, and Zane happily will set up with this seal off of ultimate skill there. Gale set up, 2H. Avoids the ultimate skill hex. Nice dash, L confirmed.
Okay. Damage incoming, we got all the meter in the world too. I'll just set it up with just, Raging Strike, get the link. Maximize what we get off here. We're gonna give the cut in for 0? No, we don't play those games. Serious business only.
You would have killed. You would have killed if you would have done it. I promise. You would have killed. gonna look back on this, Zane, and you're gonna realize, oh man, Zero was right. I should have done the cut-in, and I would have gotten that damage buff that is totally in the. Don't look it up on the dust loop. It's totally there.
It's the morality boost, but moral boost. Sorry, not morality. But Zane to match point here. Again, this is just to claw our way up. Zane feels like a late entry into it. He's been he's 4 for 4, so he's like a Wendy's meal, right? He's definitely gotten 8 matches in, trying to claw his way back up. See what he can do. This would be a nice notch in that belt, but Straw keeping it competitive.
Jump M that might have crossed up, but I think the fear was a bit of the grounded normal for an anti-air. Oh, nice. Quick jump into the Gale Dash. How long we go? This could certainly go for an extended period of time.
Nicely done. The damage comes through, and now it's time for messy guessies. Will you live? Will you suffer? Can you realize when it's time to bust out?
Oh,
unfortunately, that is not it.
Yeah, caught while rising there. That was the attempt to go for that guard cancel. I love how we're down.
Believe in victory.
All right. Narmaya versus Vaseraga. You couldn't ask for like 2 distinctly different characters. Nice reversal immediately on the. Just trying to get a Savage Rampage off. No good. And just keeping Vaseraga stuck in this corner. Nice ultimate. Not too far to get a combo, but now you put yourself in the corner. This might just turn out bad.
Yeah, this is troublesome. Oh no, the standing was updated? You were right. I guess there's no timeout for Paxen. All right, Raging Chain follow up here, and yeah, certainly dangerous. Fuselit trying to seal the deal with the 50% life lead. Shoulder check. Nice challenge, and able to crescent moon right out. Baits out the throw.
Yeah, it's good. Good damage over here, right? Trying to get one more hit. It's going to have the SBA available. Can get rid of that. Well, actually, can do enough. Although, wait a minute. Oh, that was such a good anti-air. Oh, the ultimate tackle enabled so much. Yozamitsu, I didn't want to spend the meter. Another ultimate moon slash. The crescent would have just been able to avoid it and make it happen. Potentially.
No, medium sets into there. The dance begins, but we got the jump out corner position. Very scary spot for Yozamitsu. This is really where it all went downhill in the last round. Nice start, Raging Chain, or strike rather, just to get the follow up.
Oh, oh my goodness. Actually was able to inflame out of the armored that beats any reversal options. It was a little scrambling. No one got punished for it. Kind of funny, yeah, had that work.
Yeah, 3 hits of armor does get blown up by that DP, so that's very good. But unfortunately, Raging Chain is not so good for Yozamitsu. As we look at the final hit scenario, as long as we get that easy confirm, we should be able to follow through with 40% SBA gauge available. Doesn't need it. The EX command grab, first of its kind in the set so far to close out the game.
All right, Fuselit. You can't let CharChar run away with it, so they can match those scores. I mean, it's again. Fuselit has been playing out of their mind as always, right? And the last couple months have been a tear, right? CharChar though, having a great night. I know they've always had some great results here. Right now, they're really just showing their stuff, and I like to see. I just love to see.
Absolutely, CharChar has certainly been one of those players that has been on the rise. Like started out in Granblue Rising, consistently getting better and better every bracket, and very consistently appearing in these top 8s here, so it's always been an interesting story to follow. But Fuselit here, part of the problem is so many of these players just don't know how to fight a Vaseraga like this, and unfortunately, they're losing out a lot on guest scenarios here against Fuselit. Fuselit being an excellent player aside, like you are losing out ultimately on a lot of these throw interactions, and speaking of, right here, just the tick throw setup off the EX command grab.
Oh man, here we go. What can you do? The longer you let Vaseraga just chill, I mean, meter is not at a premium in this game, right? It's so scary doing all these ultimate center for him. In the corner you go, big damage incoming, and this is now just, oh.
Yeah, had that combo limit there.
Hit away.
Guessed wrong, unfortunately. Took the block and then immediately got thrown after, and here it is. Tried to 5U stance. The sword was drawn, but I'm not sure what follow-up you're going to look for right after, because we are stuck in that scenario to get scooped up one more time.
Just a fear. Just this fact that he can just Savage Rampage. You're so worried about so many options. The command grab being part of it. Gonna get the combo there. The extension too. Oh, googly.
Oh, jeez.
Last chance DP. What can you do though? Get snatched up by another command grab. Never mind.
Rap. This is quite literally Maggie and the Ferocious Beast right now. That's what this is. It is quite literally Maggie up against the Ferocious Beast, and Fuselit is
the medium version of riding free.
That's also fair. You know, being able to go underneath low profile some of these fireballs is always a real treat here. BadBoyRay up against Patussus. It'll be Gran versus Belial, and we're going back to Season 1 Granblue Vanilla. Big damage opportunity here from Gran's a character we don't get to see often enough, if I'm being quite honest. Still a very strong character. Part of the free version of Granblue. Nice. Got the back throw. 2N. Oh, jeez. Dash. Nice. Got the 5U to go for our parry and sneaks in that command grab. Nice job, Patussus. Couple dashes and 2L interrupt. Very honest. Tries to go for 2H. Couldn't follow it up with boot. But misses that opportunity there. Too far for throw. Interesting. Wake up, SBA. Despite having DP, that's a pretty nice spend. Oh, we could have punished that. That should have been around right there for Patussus, but unfortunately trying to go for EXDP. 5U will get blocked. Nice jump. Very critical here for BadBoyRay. Not quite far enough for that wall bounce combo. I think maybe 2M might have been able to connect, but it was, again, really far away from the wall. That was very low to the ground there. Respects the Goetia here. Final touch on both sides. Ult skills are available, but finding a throw to close it out. Gran taking it for that first round. And it's looking pretty close here, BadBoyRay. Sneak in that victory. Fireball in your face? Okay, wait a minute. Cut meaty 5L. More pressure here. Good jump out on the command grab, but a little bit too high up on the punish to even get that follow up there.
Often you don't see our boy Gran on the big screen, so nice to see him trying to do his dang best. Cheetah kind of took the main character slot for a little bit here, but remember, he's the Gran and Granblue.
The captain alongside Cheetah, depending upon which character you start with. Ooh. Jump L will get that confirmed. Good route. Should be able to go for Asmodeus. Ooh, doesn't get the finish though. Wanted to bounce off of that there in order to get the extension. So looking for ult skill Goetia to help out.
All right, big ult though. And a throw, no roll for you. DP punish. Yeah, all right. BadBoyRay looking like a good boy. Taking that game.
Absolutely. No SBA spend during that combo either from Patussus, which probably would have finished it out here, but BadBoyRay get lucky a couple times here because of just poor decision making from Patussus, which is all right though, right? Because mistakes can happen when you have that substantial life lead, but you're also going up against a character like Gran, where one mistake can really add up, especially with your back against the wall. Because if it would have been EX boot wall bounce, it's certainly a big follow-up here, regardless of throw was able to finish for BadBoy. But Patussus still has opportunity here.
Absolutely. Where there's a will, there is a way. Although I don't see a will here, just a Ray and a Patussus. So we'll see what either of them can do, but it's a little bit of a hectic match between both of them. Pretty
nice
even.
Roll.
And that's like the fun part I think I like about ladders, especially. Depending on what people's scores are, you can get like a nice even match. Depending on how it plays out, you're never not gonna worry about fighting like the cream of the crop unless you're really up there, and you can have a better experience as you're working your way to get stronger. Nice graboo.
Yeah, I do like the fact that BadBoy has been adapting several times throughout this match. First, it was off the EX command grab. We go for the neutral jump quite often, but even Patussus isn't abandoning that plan. And then it's the Gippy Slip Sugar, the 5U. BadBoy is certainly ready to punish that now, but look at the life lead in terms of Patussus. 2L being very cautious. No follow-up, though. No anti-air either.
Yeah, just let that jump through, and that should be Patussus with the round there. No problemo if you're going to get uncontested with those. And that's data if you're Patussus. If you're not going to get anti-aired on these jumps, you know.
Well, that's the thing leading up into this is that Patussus has been anti-aired throughout the entire first game. Like, BadBoy just had it very consistent with 2H, just kept it real honest. And we're locked in. Let's get one little hit, just the minor hits. No conversions, though, from BadBoy. seeing the blocks from the 5U here. BadBoy not quite finding a punish. What if it was 2L attempting to throw right after? We need to get these follow-ups, though.
Yeah, damage left on the table there. Can't just let it sitting around. Someone else will take it. Speaking of the anti-airs, there it is. Didn't want to follow up, but I mean, you're in the corner now. At the very least, SBA is going to connect. Of course, not close enough to get the full animation. Patussus is still working at a deficit here. Pressure's on.
No. RM.
Triple attack to overhead. Challenging afterwards, and that time, like you mentioned, these crouching H's just being huge, but nice. Put that foot away. Give him the manicure. Pedicure, excuse me.
Still finding those far-reaching normals, though, is BadBoy. Like, we've been just going for these little pokes. Again, no conversions into bigger damage. Jump you will get blown up by 5L. I never thought I'd see the day. That's wild. Nice throw.
Big grab, I like that. Putting the boots. Getting a throw again. So Chicago punishes are on deck, mid-best in full effect. Little hits here and there. I mean, nickels and quarters make dollars. And right now, BadBoyRay trying to cash out.
Nice. Goes for the triple attack overhead, but this reversal will find the mark here. If that's one thing that BadBoy is going to want to start to pay attention to, is that Patussus with SDA certainly willing to use that reversal as opposed to going for DP.
Ooh, throw though, reversal grab, and now we're just goes to shimmy shammy.
Yeah, I wonder,
Texas two-step.
Wonder why we're just going for the dash up EX fireball here too, because we could go for regular meaty pressure or just outside of mid range, because you're looking for it to call out on DP. That's why you would set up your Goetia there. Pull it right back, alt skill, or excuse me, EX fireball. There's the damage output that we're looking for, and Patussus has those corner combos. Final touch interaction on either side, the 5U to close it out.
That was the read of all reads, recognizing if I get chipped out here, I'm a goner. It was almost Jover, but we are so back, and we're at like, game number 3 is just like the right timing on the unique action, just to put it all out there. That was, mwah.
That was certainly a very lucky 5U too. It could have just been that every single time that interaction, it would have been like that normal jump from BadBoy. Being at that range to go for fireball is so risky, because then you are able to kind of either roll through it, which you've seen happen quite a few times here from Patussus on reaction, or you could just even block. You do have those jump in opportunities there if there were pre-jump frames prior to BadBoy throwing the fireball. That could have been a punish on top of BadBoy.
All right, we'll see. Can BadBoy keep things together? Will the villain, will Patussus take this dub to keep their momentum going up here in the crossplay ladder? Again, just, you know, we're down to our last 15 minutes of action, folks, for the ladder before we get to our top 8. It is getting extra close here all across the board. Even a player like Diaphone won against SSK, so actually put them better in the running. So it's it is getting super competitive right now in this top 8.
Quick shutdown there with the far L just to kind of interrupt the dash. Massive life lead for BadBoy. So the patience does pay off. The death by 1,000 cuts, right, off these stray hits.
Oh my goodness.
No way.
I've not seen that since Capcom versus SNK2. Rolled into super. Connecting for full animation as well. And there's the Granblue, and now we're just in the thick of it.
Very tricky here. I can't believe it. 2L is still going to get 5U'd for your trouble. Tried to go for EX command grab, but a DP rips from BadBoy. Jumping in, BadBoy's ready for some anti-airs. Oh, but missed the 2H!
Unless
way too deep a jump L right. Patussus.
You hit it with the 0 curse.
This was there. It's your fault for the execution being late.
And then now we're just going in. Dash L's, dash L's. It's time to make or break. Patussus is just one round away. Closing the story on BadBoyRay.
That's what I want to see more of here from BadBoy. It wasn't like a full conversion, but at least to go for 5M into Fireball as opposed to just for the regular pokes here. So that's certainly going to add up on the damage here. The steps are there for BadBoy to kind of grow here. Nice throw. Dash. No finish.
Oh, big block. And again, nice little light Chicago punish, but damage is damage. We're going to tie up it into our final game, our final round here between these two.
Yeah. It's, again, the back and forth of these stray hits. Like, Patussus is far more consistent in terms of finishing combos here, whereas Bad Boy, damage does add up. It is Gran we're talking about here. Those stray hits certainly start to stack up. Nice throw. Not the punish that we were getting, but this one will get punished.
And no again. Here we go. Only so much opportunity. Hold the EX boot to start. Doesn't get the extension.
You know, I get it. The far medium here. Yeah, they'll blast right through Fireball. The far medium, I think Bad Boy is expecting a counter hit because you go far medium into EX boot and get a follow up after. And also the fact that we're using the full. Wow, nice win here. We're using the full utilization of triple attack between the low and overhead enders. Both those really coming into play here, and doesn't look like Patussus was quite ready for when they would come out, because so often throughout the set was just those stray hits, right? Just a single hit, not confirming it or anything, just taking the one chunk of night here. Ringtext finally showing up. Will be up against SemiStable here. Should be on. Is it Ringtext on the Yuel? I saw the name swap a little bit there, where it looked like, and I wasn't sure if it was just the name bug. Find out in a second here. Where's biblically accurate fighting game character? I have no idea. Ringtext is Ferry? Thank you.
Don't worry, Sandalphone maybe at some point. At least biblically accurate in the Granblue sense. Alright, so here we go. We get a Ferry and a Yuel. So again, two characters we have not really seen tonight. As I know, Papa is in their Dissidia phase right now, so they're taking a Granblue break. And then, of course, the Makona character, who also had a nice little break. It's ready to refresh, just not here tonight. So let's see what Ringtext and SemiStable can bring to us. Nice confirm.
Yuel is certainly one of those characters, much like Vaseraga and Fuselit, right? That we don't get a lot of interaction with this character, but because of that unfamiliarity, it can be a little tricky to deal with Yuel in her stance, especially her far M being such a strong button. But wow, nice Raging Strike. Does find the connection and finish here, because that would have wall bounced and still got the follow-up after. Right, going to the next round. Strong start for Semi, and it's so difficult. You can see trying to keep you all out. Low, that's your opportunity here. Ringtext will have to like preemptively set up and interrupt with the GG setups. Those far-reaching limits, even 5M, will certainly find its mark.
Yeah, so it's a big part, right? I mean, Ferry just wants to stay at that range, can play really well. Having a far range low, which works well against the stance. Always nice to check those approaches. I know Yuel's going to be running up to really make her claim, but as long as Ringtext can just keep her from just running in like this, no problem. A lot of just patience with SemiStable. Big grabs, nice. I like that.
You got to recognize the stance. You can't be trying to throw a UL like that, staring down at you. Yeah, that one's good.
And GG, raw hit. Okay, should be able to clean up that round. And Ringtext tying things up.
UL doesn't look happy about that one.
It's hard to say because it looks like she always just has like a little the ooh face. So she is in her ooh era and SemiStable. Nice knockdown. Counter hit dash M being a hard knock, or that when they're low being a hard knockdown. So really nice. Overhead, here we go. Messy guessies.
Nice block here on the stance. Off the, no, not off wall. It wasn't EX, excuse me.
Oh, that's counter hit. Got caught trying to throw. 4-frame grabs are enticing, but dangerous. We're going to go all the way out. Nice. Nice and chunky, too. Even though you had, you know, well, you had 2 Brave points gone, so you did take a little more extra damage, and Ferry already kind of takes a bit of damage. Good spot for SemiStable. Maybe it's Semi's table.
Semi's table?
Semi's table, yeah. Whoever Semi is, if you've lost your table, it is here right now competing. And is 1-up right now. Nice check.
It's not Semi's finals, it's Semi's table. Nice block on the hit ground. Web swing, not going to hit though. Pull through and does get GG to get that cross-up opportunity so he can hold this corner position.
Good block on the overhead though.
Yeah.
Semi avoiding extra damage. What's up, dog?
It's that thing that shows up that that Ferry does, the forward special, you know, very unique skill.
That's what's up dog with me for sure.
Oh no, got the back throw.
And then just jumping over. Raw hit GG, the comeback from Ringtext.
I swear we wanted to go for the opposite side off the stance, which button that was, but the low slide to come through after EX stance to try to get opposite side, but GG activated at the right time there.
Just wonderful sequencing as expected, and now we are in a dangerous territory here. Ringtext really driving this home. That they have full control so far until they get thrown. Now SemiStable doing that good corner pressure they had before.
Yep, overhead, okay.
I got caught this low. I like that it goes over lows, can't be thrown, so it really makes you have to either just wait and block it out. Nice cash out. That damage.
Where are we at here? Final round.
Battle 3. Engage.
It's so difficult for Ferry to try to get out of that corner pressure despite getting the opportunity. Nice. I'm trying to go for low crush again. Despite having the alt skill opportunity.
Tough spot here for Ringtext. Now they're in the corner and there's not any of that room. The far L from like Ferry not being a great button when they're outside the range. Getting the side swap is at least nice. Throws the ultimate, maybe trying to catch something, but a good jump. SemiStable. One big hit away. Raging Strike. That's the last break point too. You're in a tough spot here if you're Ringtext.
Oh no. Good little throw. We tried to go for a shimmy, but we were a little bit too close to Ringtext. Does have SSBA, and it will... No!
Speaking of SSBA! Oh, not quite the way we wanted it to go, and you said there's SSBA available, but...